Good morning everybody, Stephen Howson, Full-Time Devils. This is your Transfer Daily, and obviously this morning there's only one thing on everybody's mind: Louis Van Gaal. What the hell is going on? Well, yesterday we knew that he'd gone to Holland and Giggs was taking training, but that wasn't the case, was it? No. A little bit of drilling down, we found out the actual truth. He'd gone to Holland for his birthday. It was planned time off for him and the squad. There was no training for Ryan Giggs to take. This morning, the news that's out there, the Guardian, Jamie Jackson in the Guardian has come out and said he offered his resignation after the Southampton game. It's also believed that he offered his resignation after the Stoke game, and Ed Woodward has told him to chill out, go speak to your family in Holland, and then they'll be having further talks. Those further talks are due to take place, according to this article, today. So I expect something to happen today. If a man has offered his resignation once, that could have been just out of pride. When he offers it twice, that's him saying, this job is too big for me. I'm not going to be able to do it. I can't take it any further. So for me, he's got to go. You can't offer your resignation twice and then carry on in the job. You're admitting that the job is too much, too big, too hard for you. I can support a man when it's going through a bad patch and he believes in himself, but when he holds his hands up, tenders a resignation twice, he's admitted defeat. So he has to go for me. You can't keep a man who's admitted defeat. Where's he going to take it from here? It shows there's no fight left in him. It shows there's no confidence in his own abilities. So you have to go. That leaves in a really sticky situation as who to replace him, because I don't think anybody in the world is qualified to take over Manchester United. There is not one standout candidate. So that leaves us in a massive, massive, massive problem. Next up, this is a headline that grabs your attention. You go, wow, Gareth Bale, £100 million transfer, Real Madrid. The headline itself is actually Manchester United transfer news. Gareth Bale scared off of £100 million move from Real Madrid by the turmoil at Old Trafford. So you go, okay, that all makes sense. You read into it and you're thinking, hang on, this isn't talking about now. And if it was, I'd been picking it apart for like £100 million moves don't happen in January, especially when we're out of the Champions League and the players still in the Champions League. So £100 million transfer is not going to happen now, but it's actually talking about last summer. There was no turmoil at Old Trafford last summer. We just finished fourth. We was on the up and up. We just signed Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin and Darmian and Memphis, and everyone's like seriously positive, expecting us to kick on and maybe even compete for the league. So this is an absolutely nonsense article. Mark Ogden and Ian Herbert, who I usually respect, this is utter shit. What are you on about? You can't say Gareth Bale was put off by the turmoil at Old Trafford last summer, because there was none. If you was talking about him moving this summer, you might have something in it. But last summer, there was no problems at Old Trafford, so this one just goes straight in a bin. And then finally, the last one we've got for you, this is in the Mail. Manchester United are scouting Bruno Martins, Indi and Neves from Porto. It means nothing, does it? Scouting? Well, yeah, we should have dossiers on hundreds and hundreds of players around the world, so scouting them is the first step in checking them out. Bruno Martins, Indi has been linked with us since Louis Van Gaal took over at the club, being Dutch, being a left-sided player. Louis Van Gaal loves left-footed players, so we've always been linked with him, and if it's possible we could get him in January, I'd love to see it happen, because we need something. We need reinforcements. Neves, he's 18 years old, so we've got 18-year-olds at the club. Why are we going to go and pay 30 million for an 18-year-old who might not be as good as some of the 18-year-olds that we've got at the club? As I said yesterday and for the last week or so, Timothy Fosu-Mensah, the guy is knocking on the door of the first team. If we go and buy somebody that's 18, that's knocking on the first team door, then we're doing an absolute disservice to our academy, and we might as well close the doors at Carrington and just become what Chelsea and Manchester City have, haven't we? With Manchester United, we create our own superstars. Let's start creating our own superstars. Anyway, thank you for watching. As I said yesterday, as soon as anything breaks with Louis Van Gaal situation, which does feel really close at the moment, then we will have it for you in an instant. So thank you for watching. Please keep your eye on Full-Time Devils for the rest of the day, because I do have a feeling something's going to happen. Stick it in the comments what you think's happening with Louis Van Gaal, what you reckon to that Gareth Bale article if you've checked it out. I mean, it's in the Independent. Go and look at it and then laugh and then tell me about it in the comments. Bruno Martins, Indi and Neves, stick it all in the comments. You know what to do. Thank you for watching. See you soon.
That Southampton defeat hit me right in the gut. Manchester United, fortunately, are in FA Cup action on Friday though, so hopefully we can get that defeat out of our system very, very quickly.